Cellular respiration is a process performed by all mammals, including us. There are two pathways to cellular respiration: aerobic respiration, which requires oxygen, and anaerobic respiration, which doesn't require oxygen. This is the structure of a mitochondrion. There's an outer membrane, an inner membrane, a matrix with cristae, and an intermembrane space. Glycolysis happens in the cytoplasm of a cell, which is outside the mitochondrion. The Krebs cycle and pyruvate conversion happens in the matrix of the mitochondrion. And finally, the electron transport chain happens in the intermembrane space. The overall formula for cellular respiration is C6H12O6 plus 6O2 equals 6H2O plus 6CO2 plus ATP. Glycolysis starts when one glucose is broken into 3 carbon molecules using 2 ATP. Then 4 ATP and 2 NAD plus are added to make 2 pyruvic acid. That creates a net gain of 2 ATP and 2 NADH. Pyruvate conversion starts with 2 pyruvic acids, which each lose 1 CO2 and 1 electron to create 2 NADH. You're then left with 2-acetyl, which joins with coenzyme A to create 2-acetyl-CoA. Once it gets to the Krebs cycle, it loses CoA and joins with oxaloacetate, which is a 4-carbon structure, to create citric acid. Citric acid loses 2 carbon to create oxaloacetate again for the cycle. Throughout the cycle, it gains 6 NADH and 2 FADH2. It also creates 2 ATP. Electron transport chain happens in the inner membrane and the intermembrane space of the mitochondria. It starts with NADH dumping its electrons into the electron transport chain. Later, FADH2 dumps its electrons into the electron transport chain. Hydrogen ions are pumped into the intermembrane space through the electron transport chain. As the electrons travel down the chain, they are added to 4 hydrogen ions as well as oxygen to create 2 water. Then, hydrogen ions are pumped out of the intermembrane space back into the matrix to create ATP through ATP synthase.
Remember anaerobic respiration? Well, fermentation is an anaerobic process, meaning it doesn't use oxygen. In lactic acid fermentation, the reactants are 2 NADH and pyruvate. The products are 2 NAD plus and 2 lactic acid. Alcohol fermentation follows the same process but has different products. After the same reactants go in, 2 ethyl alcohol, 2 NAD plus, and 2 CO2 are released.